Hey guys, Anders here doing another toy review. Now this is for the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch scale Han Solo from the Force Awakens film. So this is Old Han from Force Awakens. I was lucky enough to find this guy at retail over here. Of all places I found him was in TK Maxx. And it wasn't too pricey. I mean, the prices of the Black Series figures over here in Ireland are gone be damned at the moment. They're you can either find them relatively cheap for maybe around 10-13 euros for the older stuff, but then the newer things that are all coming out over here have all been price point marked up to like nearly 40 to 41, 42 euros, which is insane for a single figure. Which I think, I mean, they're nearly almost the same price as stuff like the SH Figure Arts figures. And they're less, I wouldn't say less detailed, but less articulated. So, ranting aside, this is a video review for the Han Solo figure. So, first off, the box he comes with is the standard black and red Black Series boxes. Image of Solo down in the right hand corner. You've got the number of the figure, which if I bring up my camera says number 18, and then you just got his name on the side, name on the bottom, legalese stuff at the top, clear window at the top so you can see in, and then on the back there's a brief write-up for Han Solo, and it says the exploits of Han Solo are legendary. He's the famed smuggler, captain of the Millennium Falcon, and hero of the Rebel Alliance. As the galaxy tears towards war, Solo once again finds himself in the center of the action, and then it's repeated in several different languages on the box. So that's it for the box. On to the figure itself. So the figure itself is very nicely sculpted. I do have one or two things that I think look a little bit odd on him. I think the boots, I can't remember how they looked on the film, but the way they sculpted him on the figure, it looks a little bit weird. I think they look a little bit too skinny, and maybe a little bit too high. I think they should have maybe been cut off down to about here. But what's also interesting as well is they gave the boots a glossy shine to them, but they also continued the same kind of wash pattern up into the knee point. But the boot itself should stop here, and it has the same kind of paintwork as the boot up where the joint is, which is a little bit weird. Other than that, he looks really good. He's the standard, has the standard Black Series articulation, so his head is on a ball joint, but can look down and up. He has a midsection waist crunch and waist swivel. He doesn't have actually a lower waist swivel at all. He has ball jointed arms, so they can go out that much, down and around 360. Single hinged elbows. He has swivel hands with a not rotation, but a joint, in and out joint. And I think the other one has in and out as well, instead of up and down for the pistol. Then he has standard ball jointed hips. Now you have to be careful with his holster leg, because the holster is actually glued to his leg. So if you were to move it too suddenly or move it outside the range of motion it should get or should be available to get, you might snap this off. So you have to be careful with that. He does have the upper thigh swivel as well for moving his leg, and then he has the double jointed knees, so he can get his legs back this much. And then he has the standard kind of ball rocker ankles with the forward and back on them as well. The right one is a bit loose on my figure, but other than that, he's really good. And for accessories, he does come with one accessory that works on his working holster, which is his standard blaster pistol, or his trademark blaster pistol. So you can get him into some good poses with it. He does have the jacket on, the kind of the brown jacket, instead of the kind of winterized coat that he had in the film as well. But just for comparison, I do have his younger self. Now this isn't the 40th anniversary version of the younger self, this is actually the original Black Series one. So you can see the head sculpts aren't too bad. Let me see if I can bring them up close to the camera. Not sure how well that will pick up. I am using a slightly lower resolution than I usually do, but they look pretty good. You can tell they are the same character, same actor. And then, just for another comparison, because I have him handy, I have his cohort and cohort in arms and shipmate, first mate Chewbacca. And this is the Black Series Force Awakens version of Chewbacca as opposed to the original trilogy series. To be honest, there was no real difference between the two, so at least I couldn't really see. So there he is standing next to his buddy and counterpart, or buddy and first mate Chewbacca. And then for one final comparison, I do have a standard Black Series Force Awakens Stormtrooper, so you can see him standing next to that. All in all, he's a really good figure. I do recommend picking him up if you can find him. As I said in one of my previous videos, finding the Black Series figures here have been quite disastrous because they seem to get waves one of like they get the first wave of like the newest films, say for example Rogue One. They'll get the first wave of figures, so you get like Jyn Erso's, Cassian's and Death Troopers and all those. They get cleared out of all the really cool stuff like the Death Troopers, and then they just have pegs left of just like Cassian and Jyn Erso's. Then they never bother getting in any other figures. So for example, I haven't seen the Director Krennic figure over here anywhere, or when the Force Awakens was out, the General Hux wave was never around anywhere either. So there you go, guys. This is a quick video review for the Han Solo Force Awakens 6-inch Black Series figure. As I say in my videos, if you like the video, click like. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Cheers, guys.